Hey, Dimple Gang, welcome to the channel. Lala says, I'm Lala, and I say things. Thank y'all for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. They are greatly appreciated. Don't forget to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all are always a vibe. Let's see what's going on, Geminis, in your world. This is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave the rest, take it how it resonates for you and your situation. Don't forget to hit that like if you're new. If it don't apply, let it fly. Let's see what's going on with your Gemini. Oh. Some of y'all could be like nostalgic about the past. Could possibly be in your feelings about the past. Like something has come up for you. It could be in matters of love. I commit to the practice. Hey, Gail. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Let's get one more. Hi, Christina. All right, and then we have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. Crown chakra could be heavily significant. This could also be something stemming from childhood. I'm seeing the root chakra here. And then I'm seeing worry. I'm learning that worry doesn't change the outcome. Okay. Very interesting energy. Lots of purple. Lots of purple. So something that you could have just called judgment on about yourself, Gemini's, seeing you being really introspective. It could almost be on the verge of being emotional for some of you all. So let's see what's going on. Any negative energy being sent toward me or the collective, I return it to its energy. Let's see what's going on, Geminis. Ooh. Seven of Swords. Are you avoiding something? Are you trying to like avoid Eight of Swords? Are you trying to avoid like your feelings or being accountable for something? You could feel stuck in your feelings. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Yeah, something from your past that you could have some sort of regret about. It's a lot of thinking and a lot of feelings. So some of you all could be really in heavy contemplation about things that could have occurred in the past that could have got you in your feels a little bit. Simple game. Yeah, King of Wands. And then I'm seeing the Knight of Swords at the bottom. I feel like with seeing this, Geminis, I feel like there's something here that could have upset you. And it could have to do I don't know, not necessarily with another not necessarily with another person. But you could kind of, I don't know, because you're trying to like avoid your feelings, you could kind of be coming off like a little in your ego. Sorry, I had to send a text. Okay. I feel like some of you all, um, whatever this is, whatever this past issue is that you're dealing with, you're trying to put on a brave face. Um, so it's okay for you to feel your feelings. And sometimes the past comes up in certain situations, but allow yourself to feel those feelings. Don't avoid it, don't try to hide from it. Confirmation. And you don't have to stay stuck in it. The Eight of Swords is about like she can get out. She's not stuck to anything. So it's almost like you're choosing to stay stuck on something that could have happened in the past. And you don't have to be, nor do you have to be in your ego about it either. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords. Ooh, yeah, see the moon. Mm, Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords at the bottom. Um, I feel like a really hard conversation, or just even you talking this out amongst yourself, acknowledging that whatever this is, it happened. Something could have really, the moon is all about the subconscious. So this is basically clarifying what I just said. Like some of you are just like trying to avoid whatever it is that could have possibly occurred. You're avoiding your feelings, but subconsciously is there. It's always going to be there. And you don't, even though you're trying your best to like keep it to yourself, um, it may be wise to have somebody that can give you an objective view, or even you giving yourself the grace and the to say, okay, well, to be objective with yourself and say, okay, well, I take accountability for what happened in this particular situation, but not everything is your fault. Um, Also, I feel like whatever this is that could be plaguing you, Geminis, some of you all could be trying to find a different way to do things. Um, or you're needing to find another way to kind of have conflict resolution for yourselves. It's just a lot. I don't know. I just see like a lot of like guarding and keeping something like really close and tight to your chest. Queen of Swords at the bottom. You, cause some of y'all could kind of be coming off a little direct. That's the best way I can put it. Let's see what the Six of Cups is about. Told you, Nine of Wands. Yeah, very guarded. Something in your past could have uh, brought up some sort of trust issue. Um, And even though you may not be outwardly displaying that, subconsciously it's here. Um, Seven of Swords at the bottom. You may be trying to avoid this at all costs. What's the King of Wands? What I'm telling you is the truth. Ace of Swords. And then I'm seeing the King of Wands again. That is crazy. Okay, so here's the thing. I feel like Gemini's, there's some sort of breakthrough that needs to happen. Um, I don't know why I'm hearing like break on through to the other side, the doors. So some sort of door, metaphorically, could have been shut for you, or you're kind of like shut off from your emotions for whatever reason that may be. Um, I feel like there's a need for you to kind of talk about it. I was just having a conversation with my best friend about something that was happened to me that was very, very traumatizing for me. And unfortunately, we kind of share a similar experience. And in that conversation, not only did I give grace to the person that offended me, but I also lended grace to myself, um, and let myself know that I'm not in that space anymore. And even though it was really, really hard for me to talk about, um, I felt better that I got it off my chest, that I didn't have like this heavy burden of this traumatic event. So if you don't have like a support system to where you can say your piece, I highly implore you all to just invest in counseling, invest in yourselves, um, because it goes a really, really long way. It really, really does. The Ace of Swords, a hidden meaning behind this card is about counseling. Um, I feel like some of you all, you can give wise counsel to others, but when it comes to yourselves, um, you may have a hard time receiving that. That's where this ego comes in. Um, and because you may have operated in that space of I'm fine, subconsciously you're not fine and you've been avoiding it for quite some time. I don't know what the issue is. You know your situation better than me, but a wise person told me one time, wherever you go, there you are. So you can't run from yourself. You can only wear a mask for so long. You get tired. Just be mindful of that. Give me the Seven of Swords and the Moon. That's the Seven of Swords and the Moon. The Moon again. I'm gonna have to clarify that. This is something really, really deep seated that has either hurt you or angered you. Geminis. I'm gonna get another card. What's the Seven of Swords, the Moon, and the Moon, Holy Spirit, for Gemini? Ace of Wands. Yeah, like I said, you don't have to stay stuck there. Some of you, and like I literally just said this, some of you are, it's time for you to like move out of this energy of fear. And get back grounded. King of Pentacles. It's time for some grounding. What's the Eight of Swords and the Four of Pentacles? Yep. Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles in this regard, I feel like if you really feel stuck in a situation, Geminis, or stuck in your head about something, or you're in some sort of having some sort of anxiety or insecurity about something, this is where having friends helps. Let your guard down a little bit, because not everybody wants to hurt you, which is interesting. Why I saw imagination in the beginning of the reading. In the what's the name of this? The Soul's Journey deck. Sometimes we make up things in our head that is just, and I'm not trying to like negate anybody's personal strife or issue, but sometimes we as Geminis, and I know I've done it, where you've been so wound up or so upset about something, you make up something, or not make up something, but it's like your mind goes to a whole nother level outside of the situation that you really need to be focusing on, and you're trying your best to like avoid whatever it is that you're needing to confront. That's okay. I'll give you an example of what I'm trying to say. So like say for example, you got into an argument. So instead of dealing with the issue head on with whomever you were arguing with, then you take that energy and you transmute it into something else, like, I don't know, overworking, or, and then you like take that anger out on other people. Like, I can give you countless amount of scenarios of like how you'll take one situation and then attribute it to another, and then whomever it is that has nothing to do with the first situation, it's like, where is this coming from? We do that. We do that. Instead of just saying whatever it is that's bothering you, you wind up lashing out on others. Don't do that. Don't do that. And this could have been something that you've done in the past, for your like conflict resolution. Yes, passive aggressive. The Seven of Swords also means passive aggressive. It's another meaning for that card. What's the Six of Cups and the Nine of Wands? Yeah, I feel like some of you all have played victim in the past in certain situations, especially with that example that I'm coming up with. And it's like, not saying that, not to victim shame, because you could have very well been victimized. However, when you don't resolve a certain issue, you take that energy and sometimes may have the potentiality to inflict it upon someone else. So say for example, let's use the same example. I got into an argument with Habib. I'm mad at Habib, but then I go to Shaquan, and then Shaquan and I start arguing, but it has nothing to do with Shaquan. It has everything to do with Habib. And so because I'm mad at Habib and then I got into it with Shaquan, then now it's like, oh, everybody's against me. See how that makes sense? No, you were literally a victim in one situation, possibly contingent upon what it is, 1717. And then you transmuted that energy and inflicted it on someone else. Well, that doesn't make you the victim. Now you're the antagonizer. Make sense? Be mindful of that. And it may be something that you really need to go within and see if you do this yourself. You may need to set a boundary not only with yourself, but with others about when you're going through crises. Like, you may need to isolate for a minute and say, I can't talk to you. I need to figure some stuff out. There's nothing wrong with that. There's absolutely nothing wrong with saying, I need my space. I need my peace. I'm upset, blah, 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 blah. Instead of taking it out and dishing your anger out on others that have nothing to do with the initial situation. What's the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. There's a whole new opportunity for you to do something different. Aces are all about divine opportunities. The Holy Spirit giving you an opportunity, and especially to make something right. Now, I don't know if this is to make something right within yourself or make something right with someone else, or someone needs to make something right with you. Five of Pentacles at the bottom. But just be mindful of that. It's a new opportunity to move out of your ego, get back grounded, get the assistance you need, be honest and truthful, not only to people who are connected to you, but be honest and truthful within yourself. The Two of Swords is about going within. So when you're going within and taking that accountability, that's when you start to see that whatever doors were being shut for you, they'll start to open, because you'll have a new lens on life and how you interact in certain situations with others. And I'm speaking from experience. I feel like sometimes passive aggressiveness is an overutilized tool in our arsenal. It may be okay to be passive aggressive at times, but I don't recommend it for sustainable conflict resolution. Final messages. Overall advice for Gemini's Holy Spirit. Okay, this one to flip over. Full moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. I love it. And then we have new moon in Gemini. Think it through. All right, let's see. Full moon in Capricorn. This card has two sides to it, literally and metaphorically. If you've been worrying about something, the good news is that you shouldn't waste another moment worrying, as this won't help. Some things only happen once, and it can be really good news. If you're wondering about how something you're keen on is going to turn out, this could be a sign that you've hit a roadblock. If you want to change that, you're going to need to put in extra effort with your manifesting work. Find a balance between facing your reality and being kind to yourself and others. See, told you. If you're not happy with the message of this card, use the old trick of finding the best way, finding the best thought, you can about your situation and go from there. Your manifestation affirmation is everything is always working out in my favor. Full moon in Capricorn takes place when the sun is in Cancer and the moon is in Capricorn. Is that new moon in Gemini? Let's see what it says really briefly. Okay, a positive outcome lies ahead. However, to take this opportunity from the ethers and make it real, you need a positive mindset. On some level, you already know how to get what you want. Use your smarts. Think it through. Look for the signposts about what to do next. Ask, what am I expecting? Focus on positive expectations. Expectations attract. If you're having doubts, talk to someone. Make a list of your goals. There's a way through. Use your mind and use your words to help others see things your way. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to a flirtatious situation. Anything written and upset you've had, or a relationship that feels blocked. Expressing whatever's on your mind is always a good idea, but this card also suggests that you need to do some inner work and trust your intuition. Confirmation. Your manifestation affirmation is knowledge is powerful and I am powerful. New moon in Gemini takes place when the sun and the moon are on the same degree. In Gemini, it knows that it's good to talk. If that ain't confirmation, I don't know what is. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, where's my other deck? Here we go. All right, final messages for Gemini. Final messages. All right, so we have 5, and that's Taurus. That's broken vase, hardship, misfortune, trial, overcome, crisis, 2 steps back, change of state, grief, fix it, opportunity. Didn't I just say something about an opportunity to make something right? I told you. Pressure, burden, destroy, adversity, accident, disappointment, and setback. Something is a yes. All right. Final messages for Gemini's Holy Spirit. Ooh, too many. I will take the top one, and that's Kansa. And that's a 9. We have rainbow, wish granted, serendipity, blessing, patience pays off, abundance, hope, good luck, godsend, promise, patience, create. Patience is on this card twice. Creation, manifesting wealth, prosperity, and perfect timing. Right? Other stuff came out. I'm not going to take all of these. This one is Virgo. It's a 4, handcuffs. It's control, defenseless, target, handicap, held back, prey, suppress, need to break free, detained by external forces, applying force, incapacitated, submit, feeling powerless. Another meaning for the 8 of Swords is feeling powerless. So Yeah, you could have felt powerless in a situation, Geminis. That could also make somebody feel, quote unquote, stuck. Final messages. Let's get 2 more. We have 5, and that's Aquarius. Pillory, open dishonor, humiliation, finding fault, punishment, abusive, shut down, caught, public ridicule and mockery, nowhere to run, censure, serving time, invulnerable. Last one. And then we have 7, and that is Sagittarius, and that's White Rabbit. Spark of curiosity, gnosis, spiritual awakening. It's time, heeding the call. Research it, inner knowing, literally going within. Dark to light, going down the rabbit hole and waking from a dream. And then we have at the bottom Scorpio. That's a 3, and that's friends. Just talked about friends. Friendship, group, soul tribe, third person, contact, relate, network, show up, hang out, social media, meet in person, interpersonal relationships, togetherness, and friendliness. I love it. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Y'all are always a vibe, and I'll see you later in a couple of seconds. 1313 as I finish the reading. Look up that angel number. Bye.